Numbers can change, it doesn't matter. The biggest thing is you got to focus on what the end result is. What do you want to make by the end of the month, and figure out your numbers prior to. They always say deconstruct. Hey, what's up everybody? Aulundrew back again. Today in the idea when it comes to sales, everything that you need to understand is that it's a numbers game, It's a numbers game. And when I say a numbers game is you got to figure out, you got to really identify your goals. And what I mean by that, your goals is understand, and ask yourself, what do you want to make? How much do you want to make by the end, let's just say by the end of the month, right? Let's just say I want to make $5,000 at the end of the month. Now, looking at what you're doing in sales, right? Or starting your business, or looking at your metrics, or whatever it may be in regards to the idea of sales and making income through selling a different product or a service. Now, you got to look at the numbers and figure out how many sales do you need to make in order to make that amount of money. Now, say I want to make $5,000, right? And I know that in order for me to make $5,000, let's say I'm going to sell a coaching program for $1,000, right? I would need to sell 5 coaching programs to 5 people. Or I would need to sell 10 people a $500 coaching program, and just to make the $5,000. Now, numbers can change. It doesn't matter. The biggest thing is you got to focus on what the end result is. What do you want to make by the end of the month, and figure out your numbers prior to. They always say deconstruct or reconstruct your goals and do it backwards. It doesn't just mean that people don't just do that in life. Successful people don't just do that in life, but they do it when it comes to numbers as well. Look at the number you're trying to achieve and work your way backwards on how many people you need to sell, or how many, what price point you need to sell something at. Is always identify, right? Always identify. Before you do anything, is identify your goal and how much it is you want to make. And then you work your way backwards, understand the roadmap on what you need to do to get to that end goal. That was one of my biggest mistakes that I did not learn until later on in the business. And yeah, the moment I started doing that, it was easier for me to understand the work I need to put in to get to my end goal. So as long as you take a step back and understand, before you start doing any of the work, understand what you want to be and what is it going to take to get there. And you can't just relate this, like I said, in life, but you can relate it in sales too. Understand your numbers, identify your goals. I hope you take value from that. Until next time, Aulundrew out. Peace.